Just arriving here at the machine shop in Saint Petersburg, Florida. Let's see what my stuff looks like. Here's the 7-bolt block for the 98 Talon, back from the machine shop. He did a really nice job. Surfaced the deck, and then he honed it, and then he also painted it. It was really nasty when I took it there. All these freeze plugs I'll be changing. I got new ones, OEM ones. Here's the Evo 8 pistons. He cleaned those up too. Checked all of them. Made sure everything was good to go. Polished the crank. Cleaned everything in the journals inside of these holes. Here's the bottom of the block of what it looks like. Cleaned that up. Still gotta press out these bearings to block the balance shafts, since I'm not gonna be running balance shafts in this block. Turned out pretty nice though. Here's a look at the 7-bolt head that came out of the Talon. I'm gonna assume this is the original head. Look how nasty it is in there. Told the machine shop, his name's Steve, that I would be bringing this over tomorrow, so he told me to pull all these valves out of here, you know, so he can clean it up and clean this up with a machine. Take some metal off. So I'm going to begin by removing the camshafts first. Well, the caps first, so the camshafts can come out. Okay, so I broke all of these bolts loose here for the camshaft caps. All these are loose. So to speed things up, I use this guy here. These caps are marked. This is E1, E's for exhaust. Starting at the timing belt, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this is E2, E3, E4, E5, and the last one's E6. The same thing goes for this, except this is the intake cam. So it'd be I1, I2, I3, I4, I5, and I6. Not too bad. Here's the head with both camshafts removed. I'm going to go ahead and take these rockers. And here's your lifters. They just pull right out, but they're tight in there right now. Ooh, might need a vice grip or something. Alright, so I got these. I'll be changing these. Oh, come on, baby. These things are tight in there. Wow. Try this one. I think I'm gonna need 2 hands here. I've never had a head that I had to pull so hard to get these lash adjusters or lifters out of the head. This is insane. Here's the head without the lifters. It was kind of a pain in the ass to remove. And I also removed, let's see, this would be the exhaust side, valves and springs. I still gotta do this side. That'd be the intake side. This is a tool I've made to remove my valves and springs. It's homemade. I picked up this clamp at Tractor Supply. and I had a spark plug socket, 5/8 socket, used a Dremel, and cut half of it in order to get the keepers out with this magnet. I use this magnet to pull the keepers when it's compressed. I think I paid $15 or $20 for this clamp. It's an 8-inch, 200 millimeters. Works great though. So I'm going to show you guys how I removed the valves out of a 4G63 head using my homemade valve remover, or valve keeper remover, whatever you want to call it. Basically set that against the valve, and once it starts getting tight, kind of line it up, and then you want to make sure you can see that milled out part of the socket, so that way you can get the keepers out. Oop, there it is. Let's see if I can get a better visual. So there it is, the valve is compressed. Should be able to come with my keeper here. There it is, I can see the keepers. So I grab my magnet, take one out, and I grab the other. It's that easy. The keepers are out. I release the tension, and I get rid of this tool, nice and gentle. Valve comes out, then I push on this and it's out. That's the intake valve. There's also these valve stem seals that are kind of a pain in the ass to remove. What I use for those is these guys. Some people may do this different, I don't know. This is how I do it. Just grab a hold of it, give it a little twist, and pull. Here's the head without the intake and exhaust valves. I'm going to be taking it to the machine shop to get it cleaned up. He's going to be cleaning everything inside, the journals. So it should look pretty nice. I got new valve stem seals upstairs. I'm still debating if I want to change the springs to the Kigley ones. I mean, it is just a stock build, but I'm unsure as of right now. But anything can change. I'm definitely getting new lifters. I'll be getting the cams powder coated. A lot of stuff just needs cleaned and coated. I'm just happy this block's ready. I still gotta order more parts before I start assembly.